Hey guys, I gotta tell you guys something. The Cubs won again today. Can you believe it? 11 games in a row. 32 games over 500. A 14-game lead in the division. This team is unbelievable. And it's all because of me. It's because of me. No one else. None of the players deserve any credit. Not Joe Madden. I deserve the credit, guys. I mean, this team, literally, since I began making videos, never loses. Coincidence? I think not. Just a thought. But, alright, to get serious now, the Cubs win again, yet again. They win every day. It's like I come on these videos, I say the same things over and over. They never lose. You know, it's just, God, people in Chicago, the dudes doing, sports talk radio, they got to be having a tough time because they like to talk about negative things. And as far as right now, there's nothing to talk about. I mean, I guess this Pedro Strop injury, but outside of that, this team is just showing nothing but positive things. They're on fire. I mean, look at the depth today. I mean, you sit Fowler, you sit Zobrist, you sit, who else they sit? Hayward. Thank God they sat Hayward. He is horrible. He's been horrible for a while. Let that guy play defense in close games at the end. Otherwise, sit his ass out. He's garbage offensively. At least he is right now. And that's all that matters is right now. But they show the depth. You play Contreras, you play Baez, you play Soler, guys that don't always get in the lineup. And what do? Let's just look at their guys. Baez goes 2 for 5, had a home run, 2 RBIs. Contreras, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs, had a home run. Soler, 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, had a home run. Should I say more? The depth on this roster is unreal. Matt Caesar, another guy off the bench, 3 for 4, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, and then he had a double. This team is ridiculous. You look at the outfield. You had a whole new outfield today. You had Contreras in left, you had Caesar in center, and you had Soler in right. And they all had home runs. 4 home runs between the 3 of them. Chris Bryant, 3 more hits today, 2 RBIs. Addison Russell he only had 1 hit, but it was an RBI double out to the warning track. I mean, Jake Arrieta, what's he do? He goes 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, gets the ERA down to 2.55, gets his 14th win. Justin Grimm comes in, 1/3 of an inning. He looked good. He's looked sharp the last few times out since coming back up, and that's big. They need him to get right without Pedro Strop. They're down a right-hand reliever, and he's a guy with the nasty breaking ball. He's got some nasty stuff, so if he can revert to the form that he had last year, it'd be big. Travis Wood pitches again. I was a little unhappy with that decision. I would rather have seen someone else. I mean, I understand Montgomery just pitched a couple days ago, but I mean, tomorrow, Sunday, if you're in close games, unless they go super long and you're forced into pitching him, Montgomery's not going to pitch for a while. Wood has been pitching a lot lately, and I would have really liked to have seen him got the day off today, but pitched yet again. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs, no strikeouts. He did okay, but I would just think he's at a bit of a heavy workload, really all season, but particularly lately. But all in all, this was just an insane game. 5 home runs, tied for a season high. A lot of them did come off Jerome Williams. Yes, that Jerome Williams. He's been around a long time, and he's been just as big of a thing of garbage as he was 5-10 years ago. He sucks. He went 3 innings, 6 hits, 6 earned. Jesus. His ERA is actually at 5.06. I'm surprised it's not higher. He had Wainwright went 2 innings. Hadn't had it's not the same Adam Wainwright, but he hadn't had a start this year where he didn't go 5 innings. So today he went 2 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Really just doesn't look like the old Adam Wainwright. He's getting older. He's got some major injuries, and it just seems to be catching up with him. That fastball is, Contreras is up, and he's throwing a 90, 89, 90 mile per hour fastball right in. If you're going to throw in like that on a powerful hitter like that, you better either get way in or you better have some extremely good velocity, and he doesn't have that high a velocity, so he never really did, but I think he's ticked back a mile or 2 power on his fastball, and he's just not the same guy. But this was definitely his worst outing of the season. I'm not going to pretend like I've seen all of his outings, but statistically, there's no way you can argue that this was the worst outing of his season. But what a game. And right now, it just honestly, I feel like I'm on cloud 9. This team is I realize I need to bring myself down, because at some point before the end of the season, I envision another rough patch, another losing streak. It could be coming up here on that 9-game road trip out west. Those West Coast trips are always tough, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go on a road trip and go 3-6 or something. Because what are they going to win? 114 games? It's just not going to happen. A slump's going to come at some point, and it might almost be good if it does, because what would really suck is to see this team dominate in August. What are they in August right now? 10-0, it would suck to see them, just roll through August, lose a couple games, and then September be super hot until the last week, and then finally have that slump come right at the end of September, and then go into October playing bad and get bounced out in the NLDS. That would be, it would literally break my heart, as I'm sure it would break a lot of your guys' hearts as well. So, if they're going to have that slump, let's have it here in the next month. Let's not have it 7-8 weeks from now. But right now, no signs of any slump. This team's on fire. Matt Caesar, I almost thought about making a separate video for this, but I'm just going to talk about it right now real quick. I love Matt Caesar. I know most people, Matt Caesar, what? But this guy, what? Yes, I know. I just realized it was one game, 3 hits, double, 2 home runs. But the fact of the matter is, this guy's hitting .317. He's got an OPS of 876. He's been good all year. He can play all 3 outfield spots. He's fast, good base runner, great off the bench. I'm not exactly sure what his numbers in the pinch hit situation are this year, but I know they're good. One of the better bench bats in the league, I would say. And this guy, although, like I said, he's great off the bench. He's shown when he's got an opportunity to start, he's great in that role too. And I almost feel like, whether they want it to be Soler, or they want it to be Caesar, or they want it to be Coghlan, whoever the hell they want it to be, at some point, Jason Hayward cannot be starting in right field for you come postseason. At some point, his struggles have to cost him a spot. And I'm not saying a spot is in don't put him on the roster. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a spot is in he is not starting in right field game 1, 2, 3 of the NLDS. Unless you got a match. Really, I was talking about with, maybe if it's a really tough guy on Soler, maybe Soler isn't in there. Well, if Soler isn't in there, then put Coghlan in. Put Caesar in. Anyone you want to put in. Because they're all better options at this point than Jason Hayward. Again, I don't hate Jason Hayward. I think, he's got an 8-year deal. I would not be surprised if in next year or the after that, he ends up being worth the money and he ends up having good seasons. But as far as this year, he's shown no signs of turning it around. And we can't sit around and wait forever. I realize the team is 73-41. It doesn't seem like it matters. But I'm telling you, come October, you're gonna need someone that's not such a freaking lineup killer every time he comes up. But at the end of the day, this was a great game, great win, 11 in a row. Can't wait till tomorrow. Hello, I'm in a new spot. Yeah, my dad just walked in, so I had to pause the video for a second time in the last 10 seconds. Whatever, I'm not redoing this video. All in all, though, I was just about to end it. Cubs played great today. They've won 11 in a row. Got the rookie Weaver, who I've never seen before, pitching tomorrow. Could be a tough matchup just because we haven't seen him, but the way the offense is rolling right now, who knows, maybe we light him up. At the end of the day, we're going for 12 in a row. There's not a more exciting time that I can remember to be a Cub fan, and as long as I keep doing these videos, they'll keep winning. Alright, guys? I'll be back tomorrow for a review. Thanks, guys. I'm out.